Okay, okay. So, what I like to do before I start with the content of the show is to wait for about a minute, typically less than a minute, because I want to give you some time if you are cooking or driving or doing something that needs to get put down so you can actually tune in the content. Some other shows they wait 5, 10, 15 minutes. Some webinars they wait 20, 30, 45 minutes. But in this case, because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, I like to wait for less than 1 minute. And that said, I'm going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
What is going on? My name is Ben and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Today it's been a rainy day here in London, New Hampshire. Just came back from playing some indoor soccer, so I'm a little tired and that's why my hair is wet. And today I am showing you this new picture, this new poster I have on my top left right there. It's called Net of Being by Alex Gray, and it's an image I've seen many years ago. I was finally able to find out who made it, so I got the poster and I love it. If you can't really see it very well, you can Google Alex Gray Net of Being. That said, I am finishing chapter 15 of Masterplan Your Success today, and this is the book that I wrote for my kids, for my family, for my wife, and of course for you. And this is the last segment, and then the format of this show is going to change a little bit, so I'll tell you more in a minute or in a few minutes. And the last segment that I have for you tonight is called Harmony GPS. Our differences can eventually make us fight, and a pinch of ego or pride can slip in. Daily stress from our various life routines can magnify our disagreements out of perspective. This is normal. It shouldn't be, but it is, and recognizing the symptoms should trigger you to search for harmony. It doesn't help when your co-pilot is yelling directions at you. Gauge this augmented stress, feel the normal stress that doesn't relate to this yelling, and take your foot off the gas. Activate the cruise control and push harmony onto both of you so you can both calm down and regain perspective on your current situation. Destinations and weather conditions vary from trip to trip, but drivers are always themselves. Ease up on the grip, but gently force a firm direction on the steering wheel when you and your significant other drive together. And so basically my recommendation is to try to spot when you are having a problem with your significant other, and try to every time you can find harmony and understand why you're getting upset. Maybe you came back from work. I used to, one of the reasons why I used to have some arguments sometimes with my wife was when I used to come back from work, because it was not my passion. I was very grateful for having the job, but it wasn't my passion. So it was a kind of an hour or so that I needed to actually get home and calm down. And sometimes you have to agree to disagree. And what I'm saying there, to have a firm grip on the direction where you're going, you have to talk to your co-pilot. You both need to make a decision where you're going. Even if you disagree on disagreeing, well, you still need a direction of where you're going. So you have to, sometimes giving a little bit to her or him, and sometimes she has to do the same thing. The point being is you have to have harmony and to really drive together on your relationship. It is possible especially if you work together. Both parts are important, as you probably know, of course, but you have to many times negotiate for your significant other. And again, many of the arguments that my wife and I have, the way we resolve them together is like, let's agree to disagree, even though sometimes I think she's wrong, sometimes she thinks I'm wrong, and we just need to agree to disagree and understand that we think differently on that point. So then we just close the chapter and move forward. We don't talk about that anymore if it's not necessary, So that's my recommendation to you. And now I am going to read you a quote. The quote that I have for you tonight reads, and this quote is at the end of chapter 15. The quote reads, "Be with someone who is proud to have you." And that is by an unknown author. True. You do have value, and oftentimes you have to find somebody who actually sees that value. But everybody has value. Everybody. Okay, so that's it for chapter 15. The structure of the show is going to change a little bit because now I'm going to read you part 2 of Masterplan Your Success, and part 2 is about something that I call Conquer Tools. And I'm going to tell you more about that in the next episode, what the Conquer Tools are. I don't really want to get into it right now, but I will in the next episode. And then I'm going to read you over the next episodes what the Conquer Tools are. And then after I'm finished with Masterplan Your Success, I am going to just talk about different topics. My wife gave me a topic the other day, which I think is pretty cool, and it's related to filmmaking, but also with relationships. So thank you, Kelsey, for giving me that idea, which is great. That's all that I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. Your likes really do help my channel and make me so happy, because I'm making this show for you. I'm doing it for me too, of course, but I'm doing it for you. So that means if you like it, it's like I'm helping you out a little bit at least. And subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about leading a successful life, more about photography, filmmaking, acting, and audio. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. Typically the very next day, unless I need to research my answer, which is will take me a little longer, but I promise you I will reply to you as soon as I can. I may not see you tomorrow night because I do have a class that I'm taking, a singing class, which I'm not a good singer, and that's why I'm taking classes. But I'm gonna get home a little pretty late tomorrow, so I will most likely see you on Friday night. Thank you again so much for watching, and good night.